If you're trying to grow your nonprofit, securing funding can be a huge challenge. But to help with this, creating several streams of income can stabilize your finances and set your nonprofit up for success. And one of those streams are grants. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to find and secure nonprofit grants so that your organization's income can be rock solid. I'm Addie with Anedot, and let's get into it. So let's take a moment to talk about the benefit of grants. First off, unlike loans, grants don't need to be paid back. So once it's awarded, there are a few strings attached to it. Also, grants can be a substantial amount of money, so things like budgeting and planning events can be done in confidence knowing that you have the resources you need to do it. Grants can also increase your nonprofit's credibility and result in excellent earned media. Now, in order to win a grant, you first have to find all of the opportunities available to your organization. Your search will be guided by your organization's purpose, location, and associations. First up, you'll need to define your purpose. Now, when we say purpose, we mean what your organization aims to accomplish. You can turn to your mission statement to help with this. Many grants are given by large foundations to organizations with specific focuses like healthcare issues or the environment. The mission or purpose can also include thinking about how your organization may be categorized and what problem you're aiming to address. When you're searching for grants, looking for one specific to your mission can reveal opportunities with less competition. Now let's talk about location. Many community foundations give grants to organizations within that state, city, county, or metropolitan area. For example, state government websites often provide information on potential grants. Also, many businesses headquartered in an individual state or location may also write grants to organizations within their region. And finally, let's focus on associations. Many large foundations are focused on assisting nonprofits with similar guiding principles. This can be religious, cultural, or interest-based. For example, the Jewish Women's Foundation of Greater Palm Beaches awards grants to organizations with missions based on multiple Jewish values. When you combine these three guides, you'll have a list of potential terms that you can use to search for grants. Now, let's start your search. The simplest thing you can do is use these search terms in Google Advanced Search. You could search for hunger relief nonprofit grants in Louisiana. This combines the first two guiding principles of purpose and location. And now that's just the start. There are many other resources where you can search for grants. First, you should start your search process with grants.gov. That's where all federal funding opportunities are posted for nonprofit organizations. They have a mobile app and also provide other helpful information like grant writing tips. Their Grants Learning Center can teach you more about grant eligibility, policies, terms, systems, programs, and reporting as well. A second great resource to utilize is GrantWatch. They consider themselves the top website to find grants for Canada and the US, featuring more than 6,000 active opportunities from foundations, corporations, federal, state, and local funding sources. Now, GrantWatch is a proprietary listing service, so you will have to create a free account, but you will need to pay for all the grant details. A third resource to consider is Instrumental. It brings grant discovery, research, and tracking into one place. You can search for grants based on focus area and the location inside their platform. They also allow you to browse foundations by location, category, and total giving. Instrumental is a premium service that charges from $149 to $249 a month, but they do have a 14-day free trial. A fourth resource to utilize in your grant searches is Grantly. Grantly provides you with the information to master the grant development process. While their main focus is on educational courses, they also provide excellent lists of state-by-state resources that includes current funding opportunities, government offices, and other resources. They also include a list of the top private and community foundations in that state. Best of all, this resource is free. A fifth resource to utilize in your grant searches is Candid. Many people know Candid through past names. Candid brings together GuideStar, Foundation Center, Foundation Director Online, Funding Information Network, GrantCraft, and other resources all under one roof. Their tool, Foundation Directory Online, is a subscription-based business that includes an exhaustive list of grantmaker profiles, recipient profiles, and searchable 990s. They charge from $118 to $200 per month for their service. Here's a pro tip. While not a traditional nonprofit grant, Google does provide ad grants for up to $10,000 per month in search ads shown on google.com. The process is fairly straightforward to apply for their ad grant, so you may want to check it out. Now that you have some grants to apply for in mind, it's time to start your prep work. As you consider submitting applications to the grants you have found, you'll want to consider whether you want to hire an outside professional or take it on yourself. Either way, you should have your documentation together. Items you should have handy include past Form 990s, list of programs and partners, an organizational chart, and a list of achievements and awards. You should also consider additional resources that may help you with the grant writing application process. For example, Boss on a Budget has a Facebook group named Nonprofit Grant Writing Support Group that is exclusively focused on giving feedback and assistance with completing proposals for grant funding. The group has weekly tips shared, notices about new funding announcements, and a forum to hire a grant writer if you need outside help. The group has 9,700 members and is a good resource to pick others' brains on how you can improve your grant writing. There are additional Facebook groups like Grant Writing, the Grant Writers Forum, and the Grant Writing Mastermind group that can also provide tips and feedback. On LinkedIn, the Finding Grants, Fundraising, and Writing Grant Proposals group is the place to connect with others who might be in a similar position to you. This group is designed for people to ask about finding grants, steps in the grants application process, fundraising channels other than grants, and the differences between the many organizations that issue grants. If you decide you want more formal training on grant writing, you should take a look to see if there are any courses at your local state college or university. Many universities offer grant writing certificates. And if there isn't a formal course or certificate, there may be a workshop series where you can attend workshops where you need the most assistance. Here at Anedot, we don't provide grants or grant software, but we do make it easier for nonprofits to collect donations from individuals and organizations. Sign up for a free Anedot account today if you need help collecting online donations for your nonprofit. And that's it. Hopefully you can use these guiding principles to find grant opportunities that will help your nonprofit organization. Thanks for watching. Before you head out, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button for more videos like these. Also, be sure to check us out on social media. I'm Maddie with Anedot, and we'll see you next time.